Okay, so I'm boiling the water for the noodles. You gotta put some salt in there so the noodles won't stick, okay? And plus it helps season your water. So you put some seasoning there, and once it starts boiling, we're gonna put the noodles in. Now I have my chicken right here. I washed it off, and I cleaned it off, and I put some paper towels under it to absorb some of the water. We don't want it too moist. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the napkins with paper towels, and then I'm going to season it, so stay tuned. So I have the chicken ready. So the first season I'll be using is this take it, rub it in, flip it. See, I put enough up there for both sides. Get it everywhere. Get it good. So this is how the chicken looks right now. But now I'm gonna go over and head over to the noodles. The water is now boiling, so now it's time to get the noodles and dump them in there. The noodles that I'm using today, Gorilla Tricolor panini noodles. I chose Tricolor because it's giving it some color. Plus, it's a Cajun pasta, so it's gonna work. That's enough. Don't ask me why I'm using this. I'm just using this. Gonna give it a little stir. And doop 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 doop. Now it's time to get to the chicken. Okay, y'all. So I got my pan. Usually I'll use olive oil. I don't have any olive oil, so I'm gonna use this canola oil. Just gonna pour a little bit in there. Get it in the pan, let it heat up. Hopefully this is a non-stick pan. I'm not really sure. So I'm gonna try one piece of meat first to see if it's gonna stick. If it does, then I'll just get another one. Let that heat up real good. And then we're gonna give it a spin. So it's on, y'all. So I'm gonna grab a piece of chicken. I guess I got a fork. These chicken things are, let's see if it's gonna stick. Let's see. Let's see. And it's only on 4, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna keep it in there. Then put another one in there. Boom. And another one. These things big as crap. But I just want to make all of them because I can use some chicken for some salad too. I ain't feel like breaking down to 2 batches, so I got my chicken in there. I'm gonna let that cook. I'm gonna clean up my area, and then oh y'all, I'm also making some broccoli, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and get some frozen broccoli, just dump it in here and let it steam. So I have a cup of water. I'm gonna put it into my broccoli. And then I'm gonna put the lid up there, and that's it. I did put a lid on the chicken because the chicken breasts are so thick, and I want the heat to, you know, work its way in the inner part of it too, so it won't be done on the outside and not done on the inside. So then once I turn it, I'll then take the lid off. But for right now, the lid is gonna stay on until it's almost done. This is how the chicken is looking. It's cooking. So then I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over. I know it's still got, you know, a lot more to do. But I'm gonna flip it over and put the top back on. Because you don't want your food to be, especially your chicken, you don't want it to be overcooked. But I'd rather have it overcooked than undercooked. Or let's just refrain from doing either or, and let's just cook it how it's supposed to be cooked, okay? Alright y'all, as you can see, I have cut up some, oops, camera was foggy. I cut up some peppers, my favorite trio, green, red, and yellow peppers. I'm going to now put those inside my chicken, on top of my chicken. So, let's do this. Okay, see, I'm doing it right. Let those cook. I'm gonna put this back up there. I'm gonna let it cook until the chicken is practically done. I'm gonna have to cut a little piece to make sure that it's thoroughly cooked through. And then once that's the case, I mean before it gets cooked all the way, I'm gonna take this off and let it get brown on the top or whatever the case may be. Y'all don't mind me, I'm tired. I had a long day. But yeah, I drained the noodles, and I'm just showing you all what I just did. I just put a little bit of butter in here. I'm going to stir it up. And because I put the butter in here, it's just going to help the stuff, help the noodles not stick. Okay, so now the broccoli has came to a boil. Throw some butter in there. And right here, I have garlic salt. Well, I have garlic salt, y'all. Just throw some of that in there. Give it a little flavor. And that's it. I'm gonna cook this for a little while longer because I don't want my broccoli to be too soft, nor do I want it to be too crunchy. So the chicken is how I need it to be. Now I'm gonna finish letting it cook until this sauce has simmered all the way down until like it's almost like frying again. See, it's like kind of watery. All that's gonna cook down. So I'll show you all once that gets done. Alright. Okay, so the broccoli is done. This is exactly how I need it. Not too mushy, not too hard. And I'm gonna scoop that out because it got juice in there, and I don't wanna I'm gonna scoop that out and put it inside here. I don't want the juice to go in here. So I finished putting the broccoli in here, y'all. I'm just gonna mix it in with this, like this. Just gonna mix it in. Okay. This is how it's looking so far. See, you hear that sound? Of course it sounds like it's frying, but the sauce is drying up. You see? It's not as juicy as it was. So once all that cooks down, then I'm going to go ahead and put it on this right here, this cutting board, and let it cool down. I did flip it again back to the original side that it was on at first. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take Ah, the juice splashed in my face. Take this. I'm gonna lay it up here. I probably end up using just one piece of chicken, but I'll take two. I'm gonna let this cool off. See these peppers and stuff. Oh, using the wrong one. My mama would beat my tail if she see me using this fork in her pan. I'm gonna keep this in here, let this one cook a little longer. So I'm gonna let those cool off. And in the meantime, I'm gonna start making my mix with my Alfredo. For my Alfredo today, I will be using Classico. This one right here to the left is the roasted garlic Alfredo, and this one right here is a light Asiago Romano Alfredo. Now, I didn't know it was light, or this one must have been on sale because I don't really eat nothing light. But anywho, when it comes to choosing out Alfredo sauce, I don't care the brand. I use any kind. Some people talk about Prego. I don't care what brand it is. I use it, and the reason is because I add my own love to it, so it always turns out good. So let's get to it. I was going to do something else with the Alfredo sauce, but I decided to just go ahead and throw it inside of this. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pour it in there. Boom. Then pour this in there. Boom. So y'all, what I'm going to do next is, because I don't have any whole milk or any half and half or any heavy whipping cream, I'm going to pour what I have in here. I have almond milk. I'm going to pour it in here, put the lid back on, shake it up, and pour it inside of here, because look, it's not enough sauce for all of this. So that makes it stretch, and then I'm going to add some cheese in there, and the cheese is going to make it even thicker. So yeah, it's going to be delicious though. Stay tuned. So I went in the refrigerator to get the almond milk, and when I looked at the carton, it's vanilla almond milk, which is not going to do it for me. I can't put vanilla up in here. So if you have any milk or half and half or heavy whipping cream, then just add a little bit, or just get an extra can of Alfredo sauce. But usually I'll put the cheese inside here as well, but I'm not going to put the cheese in here because it's going to dry it out too much. So what I am going to do is go ahead and season this using what I have here is I put the Alfredo and the broccoli on my plate. Now I'm going to take some shredded cheese and I'm going to place it up there. Because usually I'll put the shredded cheese inside my Alfredo, but I don't have enough sauce or no milk to, you know, so that it can still be moist. So that's going to eventually melt. And look what I have here. I didn't cut the chicken up. So now I'm going to take a few pieces of chicken and place it up there and put a few bacon bits up there. And that is my, I'm going to show you all. Hold on. So this is what I have. Only thing I did was I added some bacon pieces to my food. And the bacon pieces I use is this. Real bacon pieces. Then I just took some of the peppers from the chicken that I had and placed it on top. And voila, that is my Cajun pasta. My Cajun pasta Alfredo. My Cajun pasta. Y'all, when I say this chicken is so bomb, this food is so good, I cannot wait to dive in. You hear me? Alright, ladies and gents, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you on my next video. Hasta luego.